Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Mac week here this week, but it is also Dually Day. So we're going to go to see what we can do. We do have the new Dually legendary skin from the Season 1 chest. I think it's like Mech King Dually or something. I think it's the only legendary in the chest. I actually got it kind of fast. So, I don't know. I like it a lot. I'm happy I got it. But in we shall go. Of course, we do have the Dualtron expansion now. What do we want to start with, though? Oh, we got to go weapon. It's new art. We have to. Look at that. Got the rocket launcher, laser pistol, plasma rifle. Is that a slingshot? It looks like a slingshot, but that's weird because there is no... And what's the... I wouldn't be surprised if these are new cards that we get. Because there's Uzi, rocket launcher. I feel like maybe these will be new cards we get at some point, which is kind of cool to think about. Gold tier skill, enchanted item, and 6 gold, or income. Let's do it. You get 6 gold with it now. Also, this is a little meh, but frankly, sure. Oh, God. It's Chris. What are you doing, Chris? But the fact that it does heal equal to the damage, we've got the weaponized score to ramp that up. That's kind of nice. Obviously, we don't have a lot of healing as Dually, so there's that. Jungle Ruins, we could get a little bit of regen. I think let's do that, because the reroll at Quixel is super expensive anyways, for what she is. And then if we could get a Fang from the Fanged Inglet, we're chilling. What out of the new set works well with, like, weaponized core? I guess the haste bug could work okay by a rocket launcher. We could just pivot out of the whole thing anyway. We could just do... We could do, like, a bug build into Dualtron or whatever. I don't know. We do something like that. Just backpack the core at some point. No Fang. Alright. We're going to go for the Tiny Furry Monster. It is a real shame to skip the weapon shop, but this is an extra XP, and we don't know if we'll be offered another one.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind.
It's the guy. So they buffed this. It is now haste 2 items at bronze. I think it's the only change that really happened, like, aside from some bug fixes in the last hotfix. So, haste 2 items for 1 second. I mean, I'm going to have it.
You wanna buy
I don't...
that? I mean,
I don't know if I play it or not yet. You know what? We're gonna at least put the bugs in the backpack. We're gonna put the bugs in the backpack, okay? We'll figure it out. First aid in for now, though, but, like, these really like to be by each other. When adjacent item haste or slows... We could do Boom, Boom, Rocket Launcher. And that's, like, a legitimate thing to have maybe on, like, the left here. Blue Beetle, we could maybe find a way to use that. Ice 9000's back in the game. It's not really a weaponized core item, but who cares? Love to see it. Love to see it. That is a very weak day 1 Mac. Very much so. Womp. Yeah, I like this. I like the restorative Chris Army Knife. I feel like it'll be okay. That, or we could have, like, looked for an obsidian. The thing is, you can re-roll the enchants now, kind of. Or re-roll the items at the transform. I can't remember what it's called. No, I can't remember. The transform event. I can't remember her name.
If you're not ready for my training, I'm not sure where else to send you.
Rightmost item gains 20 shield. Shield matters, like, a little bit less on this patch because of the Mac of it all. I'm going to happily take some strength.
To let a kid train you. I'm
Just,
impressed.
Mac could be running burn, and then you want it. This one. Mandala. Yeah, we're going to run this for now. Yeah, so we get the little bit of haste there, a little bit of haste there. It's just going to be something to trigger pretty fast, I guess. And then I suppose we will go to Tinker.
Glad to see you again, sir.
God, if we want him, we got him all.
Next time.
If we want him, we got him all. I'll think about it. I like the flexibility of having them just in case. Also, I just want the line to... There's no reason why they can't be this way. Lost crate. I do want to find like an Uzi or something. Sure. I'll take that for free. Why not? And then I'd be kind of surprised if we didn't beat the Rogue Scrapper, especially with this setup here. But I think we're going to want to look for Haste Boots if we're going to play Yellow Mantis at all. Haste 2 for 1. Yeah, I mean, that's way more playable. As just like... Yeah. It's just a 6-second cast. What do we want? What do we want? Junkyard Club. I just want some weapons. Like, I'd play Barbed Wire on the right here. I just need to get some more weapons. Like, this is kind of my chain reaction for, like, fast core procs. And, like, a little bit of haste generation. I don't know if I'm keeping... I feel like I'm probably more likely to keep Aiden, which is annoying, but it's just true. I'm more likely to keep you, and also you're faster.
I would spar with you, but this leg, use it well.
Okay.
Make me proud.
Alpha Ray got like a little bit of a buff. I'm willing to roll. Zwart. So, oh, they changed it to Z-Sword. Boo, they nerfed the name. 75 damage, burn 12. Adjacent items have their cooldowns reduced by 10%. This does go... I think it's supposed to go 10, 15, 20. They didn't do... When I was given the cards to reveal, they didn't do that. But I think they buffed them before they were released. But Z-Sword goes 10, 20, 20. I guess Z-Shield goes 10, 15, 20. I imagine that's what this is supposed to do as well. I wouldn't mind trying to Z-Sword it up. It's $8. Gotta find the money. We've played with the new bugs. I need to find a large item that's worth playing. I wish I could have that Uzi too, but like I kind of just... Maybe I could have gotten rid of the rocket launcher. Go here, get some cash. I might not play the Z-Sword yet. It is still 10% cooldown reduction, so it's like... That's not bad. That's not bad. On day 2, that's not bad. I could put it on the right, I guess. 12 burns a lot. I don't know, man. That's a very good skill to just find for free. Bronze your friends. As far as I'm aware, Dooley has no more large bronze items. Because Force Field is now silver or higher only. Whoa. This is crazy, but I'm just gonna do it. How have I not found a... Have I not found a B1, B2? Have I not? Huh. Usually find a B1, B2 by now. Volcanic Vents with burn 4. Heat Lover. Where'd you find Heat Lover? That one event, I guess? The crate event? Okay. I'll tell you what, even without the multicast, on day 2, those numbers are good. On day 2, those numbers are really good. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a Z-Sword gamer. eyes out for any kind of large... I mean, I'm happy to have Yellow Mantis back, and also I am happy to grab schematics. Schematics could give me a railgun, which is a large item that cares about tech. Like, we could do something with that. Okay, here we go. Weapons to the right gain 15 damage instead. Would I play Force Field on board just for the multicast on these? It's the Zord. It's the Zord. You can't convince me. Maybe. The fact that it ramps to 20. I mean, I think it's a bug. But we could... it's worth using that info. Oh, God. Do I do that? I've got a SATCOM. Haste the friend to the right of this at the start of the day. Get a small friend from any hero. That's a new thing. I don't know that that's worth doing. Upgrade bronze. It's either Aiden or nothing. I think I'm going to go for Aiden. It's probably better than a skill. For regen, small, hit me with the regen. God, I think we could maybe rock this one more day without the multicast and be okay. Uh-oh. I think we're probably cooked, but we do have hard shell, and this is focusing all of our attention on trying to ramp up Chris as soon as possible. Okay. All right. We did it. We did it. Okay.
Is a fickle lover.
I do wonder if this just makes sense on the left. Probably not. Yeah, I think this is what we do for now. It's not, I don't love it. I don't love it.
I may be young,
But
Captain,
it's one of those things where if you get a certain amount of damage at a certain point of the run, it's silly anyways. 85 damage on day 2 is a lot of damage. And 12 burn as well. Those are just large numbers.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
All right. I mean, what would we play? Would we play, Dualtron maybe? Dualtron, Combat Core. You.
Oh, hello.
You.
I mean, welcome to my business.
Kinetic Cannon? Surely not. Surely this is a bad idea.
I'll show those stumps back home.
Let's
I'm gonna
think.
be a business tree.
Okay. Other smalls. I mean, those are all the small things. Oh, no. Small things. I'm going to roll again, and I'm going to find a better large item. Nope, I didn't. All right. Okay. Whenever you use a small item, this gains 25 damage for the fight. They did buff this.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this again.
Okay. They buffed it. Is it good? Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, that was a different rarity. I like the thrusters. Fine here. .4 seconds. I'm claustrophobic here, man. We gotta clean up some shop.
Hi.
All right,
I'm
moment of truth.
Alexa. How can I
Kinetic
replace
cannon
you
was not the
today?
large item I was anticipating I'd use, but I mean, it's a respectable damage number for this day.
Corrupted.
That's a
Restarted.
respectable damage number for this day. But God, is this the weirdest board ever for me. Nitro is legit for this. Yes, please. All right, it does look like we're leaning towards maybe a tech, like a tech board. When an adjacent item burns, so this burns twice, technically, this burns twice. Okay, we put the cooldown reduction here. Ooh, this is so strange. Andy, wow me.
The finer the meal.
There's the bug. Meh. Not right now. I'll take a battery. I don't know if I'm going to end up using it. The fact that the cog is not tech. It's not a tech or a tool or like anything anymore. Zord.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All
You
about
got me excited, rocket launcher. Give me a Zord. Eh.
You might try JJ's shop.
Yeah, we're just going to try and overwhelm them with like a surprising amount of damage for this day. Like, you know, I'm going to try and reduce their health bar to 0. Call me crazy.
Will remain.
Oof. Oh, that's an Ice Claw with Mortar and Pestle. How much freeze? You don't have that. You don't have that much freeze. That is silver. I think we're fine. We're like more than fine. Yeah, this is actually just a lot of damage. If they didn't have the healing, they died from the initial barrage of burn.
Heat of the crucible.
Okay. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we can take this somewhere. The battery's just like, I need a higher tier one. Just give me 6 gold to play with the shop. I think that's just going to be better.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapon.
There's a couple upgrades we would
You
like.
might.
No! Ooh, new bell art. The rocket launcher one is funny. I like it.
my
All right.
Weapons have been tested in battle. Have you?
Non-weapons. I'm not...
Wars the people, punish the warful.
What the hell? So it's like, let's think about this. Large. 1, 2, 3, 4 smalls. 4 smalls to make up all of your triggers. You know, I just don't want to lean into it because we did just do that. We just did it. That's my whole reason for not wanting to. Very interested in upgrading schematics.
But I'm glad.
It's just good. It's good econ, if nothing else. I want to have room for a railgun. I'm going to get rid of the battery because I'm not going to play it at bronze. I'm just not going to do that.
Oh, blast you, Sky Eye!
We're probably fine there, but getting rocket boots for Yellow Mantis would be really good. Haste 3 items for 2 seconds is incredible. That literally doubles the effectiveness of that item. And I'm not super confident in my Scoville abilities, my Scovilities.
I'm on the ground.
Probably would be fine. Like 14 seconds to cast. Probably should have given it a go. That's good. I don't regret it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, please. That's a very good skill. We're at 7. Kinetic Cannon at 7.
Rough it 10.
Zord upgrade. Oh, baby.
Enjoy your purchase.
6.6. Hello. Do I roll? Why? Soldering gun by Chris is pretty interesting.
Do you have to leave already?
Because that's 3 casts of burn. That's more smalls. The real nice thing is that we can actually just upgrade Kinetic Cannon at level 7 now.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Aludel. Retort. Philo at 15. Energy pot. I think we'll be fine. Like, I think we have a build that kind of just actually, yeah, that kind of just rips Mac in half.
You think you've hurt my feelings? I assure you I have none.
I wonder, would we rather put... No, I think this is fine. Upgrade silver. All right, kinetic cannon, small item, 25 damage. Small item, 50 damage. It literally doubles in effectiveness. Guys, I think I could run this to 10. I just need to not drop games. You know. And other obvious statements. Give me a fight. But, like, I'm saying, if this is a 10-0, I think it could be a pretty, like, easy 10-0. I gotta transform this core to get it out of here. Small items are kind of our thing.
Taking the first step toward
Yes,
good
please.
taste.
6-second kinetic cannon. 6.4. I guess we'll take the soldering gun. I don't really care too much. But I am willing to roll because smalls are our thing. I don't have enough tech for that to be the right call, I'd say. Biggest, baddest dude.
What's that eye smell in the water?
Okay, so yeah, I guess like with this set, we're kind of hoping to kill on Blast 2. This is super buffed too, so this is not your mama's loan shark. I gotta be honest, my skill pool is too good. My skill pool is too good for that. If we find Grandmaster, we want to upgrade Tiny Dancer or Hard Shell. Or like even Nufu can make us more likely to find those. Yeah. It's been real, it's been fun. 6.4. 6.1.
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
All right. First time use an item, haste 2 burn items. Sure, yeah. That's just good. Get a burn item, we could click it and try and hope for an upgrade to one of these. In worst case, it's Econ. Worst case, it's a flamethrower. That's a very good item. It's a very good item we've won with plenty, though. Charge adjacent large items 3 seconds. It's a full second off, but the issue is like it's at 6.3. So if this doesn't get charged up or like hasted before something else, then that's going to end up being really bad. Like the timing just doesn't line up on that the way I want right now, but I'm going to keep it. If I can find an insect wing for the kinetic cannon, and, like, the cooldowns line up so that it'll go off and then it'll charge 3 seconds, that'll be way better. Oh, my God. What are you doing with that? Why do you have a calcinator? You can't transform squat. What am I looking at? Stop freezing me! Bonk. That's a lot of damage. Kinetic cannon. Goes to 75 at Diamond? That's wild. They very much buffed it. Deadly Duel. Frankly, that's maybe playable. That is maybe playable. If you would have asked me what my second dually run of the patch was going to be, I would not have told you it was going to be Kinetic Cannon Z-Sword. And I definitely, if you told me that that's what the run was, I wouldn't have told you it'd be good. That being said, at that point, I didn't know that this went up to 20%. I also don't know if it's supposed to. When you poison, gain 4 regen. I don't really plan on doing that. If I get an enchant and it's toxic on Kinetic Cannon, that's not going to make a difference, and that's where I would put my enchant. I don't want to mess up my Grandmaster pool, because if I can get Tiny Dancer upgraded, that'd be good. Quick Ignition would even be good. Hard Shell would be good. I would take Keen Eye. I would take Frostfire. Like, my Grandmaster pool is incredible. I'm not running 2. I'm not running a second one, though. That's stupid. I have my limits. Now that's a real question. Do we have the type of board that can beat it? I assume so. Kind of it depends a little bit. Okay, he hit the Z-Sword. You know what? That's probably the ideal, actually. That is probably the ideal. We need to kill right here before the next shot. Okay, good. Because now this shot gets to go all the way bonk into that health bar. That's huge.
I say we join up.
Okay.
Take down some clouds.
Huge XP. Fire Rebirth. Please let me coast. Let me coast Kinetic Cannon Z-Sword into a victory. Oh, how dare you show me my favorite item. Huge. Okay, 6.1. There's my Grandmaster. .0, 8.6, 5.8. What'd I tell you, guys? What'd I tell you? Keep the pool clean. Keep the pool clean. That's a 5.5 second kinetic cannon, man. 2.7 second Aiden. We almost got an enchant on day 7 as well. Alright, do you have your VAT? No VAT? Hello, Del. Boiling Flask. Obsidian Noxious Potion. That's actually a lot. We just need to get a second hit off. No, we need another one. Huh. Wait, how'd you lit? Oh. Oh. You also had Poison Tyrant, which works a lot better on you than it does on me. Haste. 3 items for 3 seconds. You know what? I think that's just good enough. Like, the whole board is kind of about just making everything go really, really fast. I know we have Aiden. I know we have the little bug. But maybe now we could get rid of the little bug. And we'd be fine. Maybe we could find an upgraded Nitro.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
tempt me, Frodo. I'm not running both. That's silly. We need to keep room for small items.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can
No.
sell you things.
It's fun, but no. No. You know, Z-Sword Crane. Possible. Biggest, baddest dude. We want to speed run to level 13. We need to power spike this to diamond before we fall off. Why did that have 10 seconds of haste? Did they change? Wait, hold on. Why did this have 10 seconds of haste? It doesn't care about... It does not... Oh. Does not care about prioritizing unhasted targets anymore? Oh, that's new info. Interesting.
Good food.
Finn's big bite sounds fine. Just a bunch of HP, some regen. Why not? All right. Here it is. Insect wing. No. We'll just take the Vile Blood. We're leveling up anyways, but meh, might as well. Not much value in this. It would basically be if we could get Beautiful Friendship. I'm more interested in crit skills, I think. What if your haste items gain crit? I'm more interested in that. But potentially just getting double kinetic cannon damage.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Staff of the Moose, Toxic Covetous Raven, lots of enchanted items. Oh boy. Okay, they have their halfway health invincibility. They are dead. Holy moly! Huh. I would not have thought that this would be the board I would play. I'm pleasantly surprised. This is it feels good. Like I don't think we're necessarily even fighting like fake boards. They're like real legit, not fake as in like they don't exist or anything. I mean like what people say where it's a paid actor board. These are not. We're fighting real boards. We are fighting legitimately like some real boards. And this is kind of stomping them. This is pretty good against Mac, I guess.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find on.
But like the thing is, it also has ramp. Okay, please.
You are amusing. Why so fight?
Kinetic cannon. There's railgun. I think railgun could work with the Z sword as well. I think we're fine against Death Knight Reaper. I'm hoping we are. That could be the difference or not between getting level 13. This guy's definitely like a little bit of a race usually. And we beat that race. Okay. This build beats the Scythe DPS check. Interesting. I could get this lifesteal. Huge. $8.6. 8.1. I knew he was a core all along. More backpack space. Enchanted items, I'm curious. What do you got?
Cannot comprehend.
Meh.
But this place is nice.
Kind of looking for good enchanted smalls, and these
And
are not
what
them.
will you buy instead, mortal? Something wicked?
Pig with an on-death enchants. Pig with an on-death enchant.
Dreams are too big for you to steal.
It's not Fixer-Upper. It's Bob. That's a tiny Bob. I mean, Chevalian Drum has been, like, buffed to the moon, but this person is so dead.
Well, I guess motivation
Huh.
isn't everything.
Huh. Interesting. Very, very. Guys, it's good. It's, like, actually good. Ooh. Last chance to find Kinetic Cannon, AO. Now, we don't have to spend our level 13 upgrade on that, which begs the question, what do we upgrade? Since Z-Sword doesn't actually... I think it's a mistake. It doesn't actually gain anything. So it goes 10, 20, 10, 20, 20. So there's not really a point to upgrade that. I'm leaning towards upgrading the thrusters for more CDR, I guess. There's Dualtron, but it just doesn't make sense right now. JJ.
Person, and sometimes I sell stuff. So, how about this weather? Oh, you're leaving.
It's all very tempting. We should be able to beat the Void Colossus. It kind of depends what they target first, but because we do need a second volley, I think, right? Or we might need a third. Okay, we're good. A ruby? It's this or a skill, and you know what? I'm actually leaning towards a skill now that I think about it.
Your lessons will find
No. 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 Okay, don't. All right, you suck. Okay, fine. Maybe that burn matters. Maybe that burn's better, though. Andy, wow me. Okay, look. There we go. We got the thrusters anyways. It doesn't even matter. Never punished. 5 seconds. 5 second. Kinetic Cannon. And an epic battle, because why not? Just add it to the pile. Hyper Focus would be hilarious, because we actually do have that. I wouldn't mind Arms Race. Hyper Focus would be what I would choose if I could choose that. This is a good tester fight, though, because he's a meat shield. Okay. And this is the first day you fight him. So, all right.
I've been watching your progress. At last, here you are.
I'm just going to take the 20 crit.
The non-Sphinxian could learn that.
We want to go for burst more than anything. We don't... Like, I was considering clicking the haste one and trying to upgrade the when you haste gain crit. That. What a surprise! It's the Vat of Acid Gamer. Doesn't have anything to speed it up, though. He doesn't have anything to make it fast. Oh.
Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
Interesting. What do I take from this? CDR is good, is probably the main thing. 20% CDR there, 15 there, and Tiny Dancer at Diamond. Like that. A big benefit today, like a huge benefit today, was recognizing that our skill pool was good, and that I didn't want to mess it up for Grandmaster or, like, to a lesser extent, Nufu, because Nufu does prioritize skills you already have. Grandmaster can only give you skills you already have. I recognized my pool was really good early, and I turned down some stuff that, like, other players would not. Even good players, even, like, really good players, probably wouldn't have turned down. And it really ended up paying off. So, hey, that really, really worked. I like this board a lot. One moment, I'm going to screenshot this. All right, I just had to get that one marked down. Like, I had to... Oh, speed up, get it marked down. Well, the good news is I took a screenshot. For the Hall of Fame, we definitely have some stuff. That's Z-Sword. Oh, no, this is where it's awkward. What episode is this technically? This is episode... like 163, maybe. It's probably like Bazaar 163. So that's in the Dualtron pack. We've also got... what else is on there? I think it's just Kinetic Cannon. No, Yellow Mantis, too. Yellow Mantis made it to the final board as well. And I don't think I was trolling for that. Kinetic Cannon. Boom. That's a lot of stuff done today. Huge. Genuine progress. And, man, the buffs to Kinetic Cannon, it feels playable. It feels playable. I think this was a very high roll. It was a very high roll Kinetic Cannon board. But I don't think that necessarily Z-Sword is optimal for it, but it also might not be bad. 20% CDR. I hope that they keep the 10, 15, 20. If they have to fix the bug, like what I assume is a bug of it being 20 at gold, so be it. It should not be 10, 20, 30. I'll tell you that much. Ooh, fancy. It should not be 10, 20, 30, and I don't think it will be. And I think that that's maybe what it was. Like at one point it was 10, 20, 30. Fancy. Looking for the board, the soundtrack, and what is it? The treasure chest. I don't know. There's a couple things. Not that. It's cool, though. I like these ones that have the little coins. All right. Alas, though, that is that. And that's going to do it here for today for the Bazaar. Did not think I'd get a Kinetic Cannon victory. It seems like a real item now. It seems genuinely real. I thought last patch, like, a big reason why sometimes I get the thoughts that some items are good now is like a good way to think about it is, have I fought a PvE monster that messes me up with this? And the weapons platform got so much stronger last patch. And I was like, okay, Kinetic Cannon's almost there. And then I saw the buffs that Kinetic Cannon got this patch. I was like, okay, I think Kinetic Cannon is probably real. And guys, I think it might be. I think Kinetic Cannon might be real. I think it might be. It also seems good against Mac, I guess. But, like, because here's the thing. A lot of Dooley lacks a lot of late game stuff, which is weird. He seems like a late game guy, but Kinetic Cannon, by all accounts, is kind of a late game item. It's scaling. It's got scaling. You can get more CDR over the course of time. You get smaller, faster items, better triggers. Like, I think that it's a real thing. Like, hell, we could have had Diamond Battery on there instead of the Z-Sword. I think that would have been better, too. Could have found a place to put in the button. Yeah. I think that there's ways to improve that board for sure, but it was fun to use the Z-Sword. Alas, that is that. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day, as long as you guys continue to support it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.